What if everything we thought we knew about the dawn of human civilization was wrong? Imagine uncovering an artifact that predates the oldest known cities, cultures, and even written history. This isn't a fictional story or a theory from the fringe. This is a real discovery made by a team of respected archaeologists and scientists. In a remote and barren stretch of land, far away from any known historical site, they stumbled upon something that doesn't just challenge history, it shatters it. They found something so ancient, so advanced, that it defied logic and raised profound questions. Could humans have developed civilizations far earlier than we've been taught? Could there have been a lost chapter in human history that predates everything we know? Something older than Sumeria, older than Göbekli Tepe, perhaps even older than the concept of civilization itself. A discovery that might rewrite human history from the ground up. Redrawing civilization's timeline. The history we learn in schools tells us that civilization began around 6,000 years ago, with the rise of Sumer in Mesopotamia. There, humanity first learned to write, to build cities, and to organize societies. But even before Sumer, there were remarkable sites like Göbekli Tepe, which dates back more than 11,000 years. Its intricately carved pillars and monumental architecture proved that organized religion, community effort, and architectural planning existed far earlier than once thought. Still, the new discovery dwarfs even Göbekli Tepe in terms of age and mystery. Located in a desolate, mountainous area of eastern Turkey, close to the region often referred to as the cradle of civilization, this site may represent something far more significant. What was initially believed to be a strange rock formation turned out to be the ruins of a carefully constructed megalithic structure, buried beneath centuries of sediment and time. And inside it, something even more baffling awaited. Unearthing the impossible, excavations began slowly and carefully. The archaeologists were cautious, not expecting to find much. But as they dug deeper, they realized the stones were not natural. They were carved, aligned, positioned with clear intention. They uncovered what appeared to be a circular formation of stones, some weighing several tons, positioned in patterns that matched celestial formations. This wasn't nature at work, it was intelligence. Then came the artifact, a single large stone, perfectly cut, with etched markings that no one recognized. The carvings did not match Sumerian cuneiform, Egyptian hieroglyphs, or any known proto-language. They were precise, mathematical, and eerily symmetrical. Even more astounding was the dating. Using radiocarbon techniques on nearby organic material and sediment layering analysis, experts placed the site at over 24,000 years old. That's more than twice the age of the pyramids of Giza. If the dating is accurate, and it has been verified by multiple independent labs, then this structure and artifact were created by a people who predated all known civilization by millennia. Rethinking human advancement. What does this mean for our understanding of human development? For decades, scientists believed that before 10,000 BCE, humans lived in small nomadic tribes. They hunted, gathered, and survived with primitive tools. The idea that they could construct massive stone temples or inscribe mathematical patterns into rock seemed absurd. But this discovery changes everything. It suggests that some group of humans, possibly Homo sapiens like us, developed complex knowledge long before any known civilization. They understood astronomy, geometry, and engineering. This could mean one of two things. Either our ancestors were far more advanced than we thought, or they inherited knowledge from an earlier, lost culture, a culture that thrived before the last ice age and vanished without a trace. If true, this puts human history on a cyclical path. Advanced civilizations may have risen and fallen multiple times, their traces buried beneath the layers of time. Controversy and theories. As news of the discovery spread, reactions in the academic world were mixed. Some hailed it as the most important archaeological find in a century. Others were more skeptical, questioning the dating methods or suggesting natural causes for the structure's formation. But the evidence continued to mount, and so did the theories. Some scholars began referencing Plato's story of Atlantis, a highly advanced civilization said to have existed over 11,000 years ago before disappearing beneath the waves. Could this be a remnant of that same lost culture? Others turned to more scientific explanations. A forgotten high IQ tribe, isolated and self-sufficient, that created this monument as a kind of observatory or time capsule. Still, some theorists went even further, pointing to the carvings on the stone. A few of them resembled star charts, specifically formations in the Orion constellation and Sirius star system. These same constellations were revered by ancient Egyptians and Mayans. Could there be a deeper connection? Was this monument an attempt to communicate with something or someone beyond Earth? The extraterrestrial hypothesis. The The markings on the central artifact don't correspond to any known earthly language. Some have noted their resemblance to fractals, sacred geometry, or even binary code. Is it possible this wasn't a human creation at all, but something left for humans? One theory suggests the site may have served as a kind of cosmic relay, a message planted in Earth's prehistory to awaken at a certain time. The symmetry of the site, its alignment with the stars, and the precision of its carvings all point to knowledge that far exceeds what we associate with prehistoric tribes. Could ancient humans have been guided, or did they come into contact with beings far more advanced than themselves? Beings that offered knowledge, tools, or even warnings about the future? While mainstream science urges caution, the idea of extraterrestrial influence is no longer relegated to science fiction. It's being seriously debated by scholars, including astrophysicists and anthropologists. Conclusion: history rewritten. Whatever the truth may be, this discovery forces us to reevaluate everything we think we know about human history. The story of civilization may not be linear. It may be fragmented, cyclical, with lost chapters waiting to be uncovered. Every artifact we unearth is a message from the past, but some messages are so ancient, so foreign, that we struggle to even understand the language they were written in. Perhaps this was a temple, perhaps a beacon, perhaps a grave, or perhaps a question left buried in the earth, waiting for us to become wise enough to answer it. One thing is certain: we are only just beginning to understand our past, and the deeper we dig, the more mysterious and incredible it becomes. Like, share, and comment if you believe there's more to history than we've been told, and subscribe to Before Time New, where history meets the unknown.